Yo, what's up, everybody? This is your boy, the one and only Honcho J23, coming to you live with Independent Scene Podcast, episode 196. I want to take this opportunity right now to thank you guys for joining me for today's podcast. We got a really dope guest in the building. She goes by the name of Breezy. She's a personal close friend of mine. She has a lot going on with herself. She's got some things that she's trying to get done, so I definitely can't wait to chop it up with her right here on episode 196. But with that being said, we're going to invite my guest, Breezy, into the building. And I hope that you guys will be inspired by her. I hope you guys will learn some things from her. And that's pretty much it. But like I said again, welcome to Independent Scene Podcast, episode 196, with my guest today, Breezy. And let's get it, you know what I mean? Let me see. Okay. Waiting for her to come in. There she go. And here we are.
What's
What's
up?
what's going on, friend?
Nothing. Just, I was in a good mood, whatever, but then again, my ex texted me. So yeah, I'm trying to solve the problem. It's a long story. I'll tell you about it when we open here.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll talk about that later. But yeah.
Yeah, well, first, well, like I said, let me just say, I welcome you to the platform. I appreciate you for, for coming on here and talking with your bro. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Definitely means a lot. So, real quick, introduce yourself to the people, then we're gonna jump right into
all right. Hey everyone. My name is Brian Armstrong. I love drawing and painting, and right now I'm kind of like, don't have a job yet. So yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to, be the best fashion designer I can be, something that I could do for my life and, be successful, of course. So yeah.
it. Most definitely. Okay. So, real quick, we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. So, what inspired you to want to draw? What made you want to do drawing?
Well, I never thought of drawing when it comes down like that because when I was in middle school, I was picked and bullied.
Okay.
So it kind of gave me like, stress and everything like that. So I found out that my uncle had did a drawing and he do like comedies and stuff like that. So my mom was like, your uncle do drawing and stuff. I was like, I didn't know that. So basically, like I'd be like mind my own business, whatever, like look up on some drawings and stuff, like look up animation, Disney and stuff like that. And I was like, I want to draw this. So a friend of mine had a comedy book, but it's kind of like basic, like how you draw like body and backgrounds, like how you do comedy books and stuff like that. And I started did it and I was like, wow, I actually draw this. So that's when it helps me upgrade myself and, stay away from people that bully me from so many past years. And I try to stay away from the people that, bully me and tell me I'm not this, I'm not that, and all that woo woo. So through middle school through high school, I finally like left. And I think I did some drawings when I was in high school a little bit because you know how teachers they're gonna be on your ass about why you drawing in my class and stuff like that. You
Right.
don't put
Right.
drawing that. And I'm like, but I already did my work. And even the crazy part, I just brought like my tablet, not my tablet, I think it was, like the old school pads that you be
Yeah.
taking, you have music and all that. I
Yeah.
had that. And my family didn't know I brought it to school because my family always come to me telling me don't bring that to school, you're gonna get in trouble. So
Right.
instead of not listening to my parents, I brought it with me because one, only thing I was using for was music and calculator because I
Okay.
had math class. So my teacher that saw me doing it, they was like, you don't supposed to bring it in this class. Like you playing video games now. I'm like, I'm not playing no video games. I'm using this as a calculator. Okay.
Right.
So my teacher was like, oh, so you got a calculator on this? I'm like, yeah, it's a calculator. I'm using it to do the math problems and that's it. So when I did my work, she allowed me to listen to music and chill, lay down or whatever. So yeah, and then I did some drums or whatever. But anyway, so after like the whole incident and everything else, high school and everything else, um I decided to go to college around downtown Chicago
Okay.
because I've been wanting to go out there, move to every state because out here they have like college basic, but I want like fashion degree. Like I want to get
Right.
like my fashion degree so that way I can have my own business or join a business company or something.
Right.
But that didn't work out because they changed my major to fashion market and I never
Okay.
understood that. So it was hard for me to understand the fashion marketing and everything else. And about like maybe a week or a month later, I got dropped out because my financial aid problem.
Right. Right.
So after that, I decided to go to Ivy Tech, and I found Ivy Tech don't have any fashion, but it's a business. So I tried to do business. What's up, Soraya? I tried to do business, and it didn't work out with me because I had a hard time trying to come to school, and then my mama got sick. So I was like, let me go ahead and make sure my mama's okay because family's first.
Right.
So after I made that decision, my mom got real sick, and that's when she was going to the hospital and they found out that her kidney was failing and, all that stuff like that because the doctors that she went, they got medicine that's supposed to help her with her blood sugar. They gave her the wrong medicine. So
Wow.
back then, they trying to help my mom, but
Right.
then the last time that I think someone saw my mom was my auntie because my auntie came to visit. She was from Texas. She came to visit my mom and say, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. My mom was like, I'm not gonna be okay. So I got a call from the hospital that day saying that my mama had a heart attack and she was on a
Wow.
coma.
Wow.
So I had to rush with her ex-boyfriend. Her ex-boyfriend had my mama's car. He took us up there because I didn't have my driver license. I wasn't focused on that.
Okay.
So it was a hard time. It was a hard time, whatever. So long story short, they told me that my mama had a blood clot or some infection in her system and stuff like that. So they did surgeries, of course, and they made me sign a paper to clean out her blood. So they also told me they transfer after they gonna have to transfer her to
Okay.
Indianapolis Hospital. So after that, my uncle from Georgia came came all the way out here to see me and my grandma and also help us to go see my mom.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, we went to Indianapolis, and that's when 3 or 5 doctors came to me and my family. We would sit there, and they told me that your mom has been on coma for 20 days,
Mm-hmm.
and she hasn't woke up. So if she don't wake up, we have to pull the plug. So
Mm-hmm.
that kind of blew me away, but at the same time, it kind of I don't know what it is, like a shock because I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't myself. My father knew. My father knew that because I
Mm-hmm.
was not myself. I didn't clean up. I didn't clean up the house, nothing like that. I was
Mm-hmm.
like still like, what the fuck I'm gonna do? What the fuck I'm gonna do?
Right.
So after that, my dad and my uncle decided to help me. So help me and then also get my mom. Like, I'll help with your mom. You just do you take care of your sister. And I'm like, all
Right.
right, cool. So about a week later, before 4th of July, I think, my mom passed.
Okay.
So they said that she passed away from a heart failure because her heart stopped.
Wow. Sorry to hear
So
that.
so after that, I was still in the state shock. I wasn't myself. I wasn't okay. Like I was okay at first, but then you know how you feel like it just came past and all
Mm.
that. Yeah.
Right.
But I never cried. That's the crazy part.
Wow.
So when my mom's funeral kicked in, it didn't like make me cry, but it did make me sad.
Mm-hmm.
But after my mom's funeral, I started crying
Right.
because I felt like I don't know what to do, like I was lost and everything, and that's when my depression kicked in. And I didn't want to do anything. I'm over here like I want to just go ahead and be in the dark. Like I just don't want to be around. I want to be in the world, whatever, like that.
Right.
So I guess in my head, I was like, because I was looking up for schools or whatever, so I decided to go back to school, and it was the art industry. What was it? The
The
art
art.
industry.
The art
I forgot.
institute.
Yeah, the Art Institute of Chicago. So I decided to go there because they had fashion designer for me too. But it was hard because they just like gave me step by step, like paper and all this stuff like that. I never understood it. So it was hard for me to like try to come up there as well, like come to school and everything like that because I had to take the train and then also take another train to go to the school as well. So it was hard for me because the financial aid problems and all that stuff. So I got dropped out of that school too.
And
And my dad just like told me like, look, just get yourself together. Don't worry about your permits and stuff like that and your job. And then you could go back to school and stuff like that. So right now I'm kind of focusing on that. So that's how I got stuck and everything else. So I try, but now, and then even the crazy part, I got back on drawing now because I haven't been drawing since I was in the school system. So it was, okay and everything. I just decided to like, I want to practice my skills and see how it'll go and stuff like that. And I did some drawings that my friend and I we've been working on. We was working on a zodiac project, and it's kind of like a season, like a animation stuff like that. So yeah, me and him we still working on that one too.
okay,
And
okay,
you know, and I'm still practicing. Also want to practice do like a fashion portfolio on my own, so that way I can see how I do it, how I upgrade and stuff like that. And, pretty much that's about it. That's stuff, I'm just focusing on trying to get my permits and stuff out the way. And I'm supposed to have a special guest. I'm supposed to have a special guest coming over here to explain my father and stuff like that to help me upgrade myself, be a mentor and stuff like that.
most definitely, most definitely.
So,
I definitely I definitely if anything, that's really a lot, but it's good to see that you're still active, you're still busy, you're still, keeping yourself going.
right.
So let me ask you this. So, in the process of drawing, has there been any people out there, artist wise, that you have had influence by that have, that have kept you going with the whole drawing thing?
There was some people on Instagram that I seen that draw and also helped me like upgrade my drawing ability as well. And also, I'm still like into fashion as well. And I see
Mm-hmm.
like some people that was into fashion, and I kind of screenshot it so that way I could try to put it in my highlights, so I could say like this is my mentor. I mean, not my mentor, but my inspiration.
Okay.
Like how they keep me going and how they give me some advice and stuff like that. And I also want to meet some fashion designers too, because I want to know like how you do this, like how you got in a company, stuff like that. Because I tried, like I want to like I don't know, either they did a portfolio or did they just did it on their own and stuff like
Right.
that. So yeah, I'm still like learning the process though. But yeah, there's a
Okay.
lot of people that inspired me and also influenced me to, upgrade myself and skills and stuff like that. What's up, Kiki?
Okay, bet that. All right, so now kind of switching gears for a second. Real quick. So, you also have been, known to do TikToks. Now, now I gotta ask, what inspired you to want to do TikTok, and what made you want to do these funny videos that you've been doing?
I mean, I've seen a lot of people that do funny videos on TikTok, Lion King, Medea, shoot, and some other TikToks that kind of like unlift your depression and stuff. Because if it weren't for TikTok, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here, depression and all that stuff like that. So my friend, I think one of my friends that had TikTok, they was like, "Oh, you should do a TikTok video." And I'm like, "What you mean?" Like they got like a lot of Medeas and all that stuff like that. Because I seen one of my friends that did TikTok, and they did a Medea part, and it was funny to me. And I was like, I want to do one. So when I upgrade TikTok, that's when it was funny. And I see a lot of people doing that art. They got artwork, all that stuff, sewing, and some other stuff on there too that they did. I forgot what it was. So that's when I was like, I'm gonna do a TikTok. So when I did a TikTok, people liked it, and it was like some people that view it or whatever. So that's when I decided to like do TikTok and stuff, like upgrade myself. Like I got my hair done, which I need to get my hair done by the way. My hair all messed up. It's ready to come down anyway. But yeah, I decided to do TikTok, and I posted did a TikTok on what was it, Sunday? I think it was yesterday. I
Uh-huh.
posted did a TikTok. I posted did a TikTok that Sunday to do like God, like how God and all that stuff like that. because I want to do something like that to motivate people as well, especially, do what I gotta do and everything like that. Because it's a lot of TikToks that do like motivations and stuff like that, tips and all that stuff. So yeah.
Okay, okay. So again, speaking on TikTok, you've been, I've happened to see a couple of your TikToks, of course, because
Hmm.
of course we follow each other, and you've done, Medea, you've done Lion King,
Hmm.
two of my personal favorites.
Hmm.
So I gotta ask, what is it specifically about, the Lion King and Medea that that you had to, tap into?
Well, The Lion King was when they had posted with Rafiki,
Okay,
and Rafiki is my nigga. I'm just gonna be
right.
real with you, cause he'll tell you everything, but he'll tell you facts like for real, and that's really the true story. Because you know how people when they hold the past, like for example, like I say, like my mom or whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
I be holding it. But that Rafiki said like you have to let go. If you don't
Right,
let go, you're gonna have to keep it or run with it. And I'm
right.
like, he ain't lying because it's just like Simple because Simple's still depressed about his father. Like it's my fault. Like I did this and that and the other. And Rafiki hit him with the damn stick and told him like it's the past. Let it go, bro. Like that scene was funny, but Rafiki was telling the truth. Now the Medea part, I always want to do a Medea because Medea also did some motivation truth too about the
Right,
first one. I think it was the play, and then she was like, "Get up and go on with your life." And then if somebody want to walk out your life, let them go. So I think I did that one too. And the Medea one was like it kind of got me some backflash. Like imagine if your friend's husband cheat on her and then with some
mm-hmm.
affairs or whatever, and you right there by her side. Yeah, I'm a type of person like that. No lie, like dead ass serious. I'm the type of person for real because if I find out you cheat on my friend, I'm gonna ride back and die with her too. And then
Right.
I'll be like, damn, who are you? Like I came to see her, and you are. And then my friend will be like, that's that low down girl that stole my man. I'm like, you gotta come back tomorrow. She gonna talk to hoes. Like I'm the realist. I'm a Virgo. I'm the realist. I'm loyal. Everything. You know me.
Most definitely, most definitely. All right,
Amen. Yeah.
let me ask you this. So, real quick, talk to us a little bit about your growing up, just real briefly. What was growing up like for you as a kid?
As a kid, shoot, it was fun a little bit. Like I was like a little baby when I was with my mom. Like I was so close to my mom. And then
Okay,
my dad, he was closer with my sister and me as well because we've been close. So even when my mom like had to go to work or if she had to go somewhere, whatever, I always be with my grandma. So
okay,
it was like kind of like, okay, you're in Gary, Indiana. I didn't even know I was in Gary, Indiana when I was a little kid. I'm thinking like this is a beautiful town. Like
right,
it was this and that and the other. Then when 2005, then 2005 or 2008 came around, the town decided to becoming deserted, and that's why they call it the ghost town. And everybody heard about Michael Jackson's death, and that's when everything disappeared.
right.
So, it's been hard for me a little bit because when I was like maybe like 12, maybe when I was in middle school, I think I was picked and bullied. I was picked and bullied or whatever. What's this? Oh, but yeah, I was picked and bullied back when I was in middle school through high school, and I had a hard time trying to like come to school. But then it didn't phase me a little bit because I always go to class and get straight B's and A's and maybe a C. I
Hey,
think. Hey, Victoria. But yeah, but I'd be like, it doesn't phase me because it was, I've been minding my damn business, trying to like get my honor roll student, whatever, or trying to get my diploma and stuff like that. And some girls like, they cool with me and I'm cool with them. But at the same time, if you're gonna respect me, respect me. If you don't want to respect me, then leave me the fuck alone. As simple as that. But every time when I come to school, but even the crazy part about that too, every time I come to school and you know how you get that mean look and you don't feel like talking to nobody and everybody looking at you like, damn, why you so mean? And I'm like, it's the way I look. What you
right,
expect?
right.
So after I graduated from high school, it was kind of hard for me because at first when I seen a lot of people that was like, going to college, doing their thing and stuff like that, I decided like, yeah, I want to go to college. Like I want to go ahead and be like them and whatever like that. But my dumb ass didn't even thought about getting a car or a job.
Right, right. I feel you on
So
that.
but I'm grateful that my mom and my father helped me get to college and also helped me, paying for my financial aid and stuff like that. What's up, Kiki? And other stuff like that. And I tried my best to go to school. I did, I really did, but it was hard for me to get there as possible as I can. And it didn't work out because transportation and the school keep changing and all that stuff like that. And speaking of schools, be careful what school y'all go to because they probably gonna scam. Because the last school that I went to was the school downtown Chicago. And after I left out of the school because of my financial aid problem, I found out they were scamming people. So yeah, hey Kiki, but yeah, it was scamming people, and I didn't know. And my friend that I've been talking to, maybe like when I met him in college, he told me that they were scamming people, whatever, and you better get your money back. In my head, I want to go out there and get my money back, but then I'm like, nah, I'ma just I'ma just do me because I don't have time to go back and forth and then lawsuits and all that stuff like that. No, like we
Okay.
just gonna keep on pushing. Like I'm just gonna keep on pushing and just do me and try to my best to like study fashion a little bit and understand because in my head I'm like instead of trying to going back to school or trying to rush to get to school, I need to study the stuff that I want to do. Since I like drawing and other stuff like that, I decided to study like fashion and of course business so that way I can learn it. When I'm learning stuff like that, I can also go to college and
Mm-hmm.
then boom, I already got it. Like all I had to do just do a mood board or what the color is, color wheel, all that stuff like that. So
Okay.
other than
Okay.
that, I'm just still kind of like studying that, but I'm also kind of like working on getting my permits as well, so I could get that out the way, and help out my family a little bit here and there, and then do what I gotta do, and be as successful as I can.
Most definitely. Okay. So now my next thing I want to ask you about, you speak about fashion and wanting to be a fashion designer.
Mhm.
So what was it about fashion designing that, that has caught your attention?
The fashion design that caught my attention was this person, which everybody remember from Basketball Wife, that she used to be in Basketball Wife, was Angelina or Angel Brax,
Okay.
and everybody seen her on Instagram and stuff like that. She know how to design. She got some good design clothes and stuff like that, and she created and everything like that. I like her design, I really do. And some other fashion and other fashion designs that caught my attention as well. That I want to be something like that or create. And it was a lot of people that had their own boutiques and stuff like that that kind of made me aspire, like, I need to go ahead and work on my design and work on my project and stuff like that. Because I've been telling people, like, okay, I'm working on my fashion project, drawing, just drawing some stuff and everything like that. Because, what was it? 2 days ago, I think I was doing a mermaid, what was it? Mermaid challenge, I think,
Okay.
and I haven't got a chance to did it, and I was about to do it because I was gonna do like a Little Mermaid and with Sebastian, which everybody heard about the guy that had passed away that
Mm-hmm.
played Sebastian from cancer. And I tried that, and but I never got a chance to finish it, so it's already June, so maybe next time.
Okay, okay. So now let me ask you this. So now, completely, totally switching gears. So now, we've been having a lot going on all around the world. With the pandemic and
Hmm.
the whole police brutality and social injustice. But give us real quickly and real briefly your synopsis or your feedback on what's taking place all over the world. What is your thoughts on that?
My thought is, it's toxic to be honest,
Right.
because not only the world too, but also social media as well. Because it's a lot of people that like I'm not trying to put down on nobody or anything. Like I understand where they come from and everything, and I would be mad too if that happened to my loved ones or anyone like that or anything else. Justice and all that stuff. All I could say, the justice system is fucked up
It is.
because it is, and it doesn't make no sense because you're gonna sit here and tell us not to do this and that and the other, but we seeing a lot of black loved ones, our children, women, guys that getting hurt by brutality and all that stuff like that. And it's sad. And, my put is, we just got to do better
Mm-hmm.
because this ain't it. Like, it's chaos. And it
Right.
doesn't make no damn sense. It don't make no sense because you're going to sit here and tell me that I can't do what you tell me not to do. Like, I get you trying to save the world, but this world's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Really.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody getting sick from the pandemic as well and all that stuff like that. I already follow the rules and I already got my vaccine shot the first time. So I don't know if I'm gonna get the second one or whatever. I hope so soon so I get that out the way so I don't have to wear no damn mask every damn time because I have a hard time breathing through them damn masks anyway. For real.
I'll
Like
tell
I
you.
was okay with the designs and the mask, like the mask was okay, but I can't. Like I can't breathe through that shit. Like that should be like you feel like you in a damn hot oven or something. Like what the fuck was this? But yeah, but
Most definitely. Okay, so
we gotta do better. Like that's all we gotta do. We just gotta pray, do better as we can, live our life and, be the best thing we could, whatever. Cause my dad always told me when you get in a car or whatever, if you get a car, whatever, just if you see a police or whatever, police stop you, just stop and put your ID and everything right on the damn thing and you should be okay. Right? I don't know how people do it when they work out. Yeah, that too. I don't know how people do it either unless they got some clear mask or something. I don't know, but shoot, I
right.
need one of those.
All right, so let me ask you this. So now moving forward, fast forward, now moving forward, what is the ultimate mission and the ultimate goal you have set for yourself that you want to accomplish in 2021?
For 21, my goal was, well, for now, I'm kind of like putting fashion to the side right now. My ultimate goal was like maybe work out and try to lose some weight, which I've
Okay.
been doing that. And I've been, changing my diet a little bit here and there and all that stuff like that. And maybe for 2020 I want to be successful as possible as I can and be a fashion designer or more maybe something else because I seen on YouTube that it kind of like blow me away. I always want to like what's that fish called? um Shit, what was that fish called? I always want a Japanese fish,
Okay.
and they in that pond, whatever. Design my own, pond or garden, whatever. Because I was playing this game on app. It's called Garden Escape,
Okay.
and I'm like, you know what? I want a mansion like that, and I want a garden like that. Like, have my own little have my own like big garden or whatever. Have a good view garden and trying to be successful I can. I might want to do garden design, architect, or something like that. Because don't get me wrong, I love fashion, I love being creative, but there's more to it and other stuff that I want to do as well, and also making more money as well. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right, so my last two things I want to kind of get into real quickly. So now, I'm pretty sure you're real big on music and things like that.
Mhm.
What has been some of your favorite songs that you've listened to that or that you continue to play over and over again?
Old school.
Okay.
Old school and the 90s and the 2000s, all of them. Like I still got them on my phone, which I'm upgrading it on that phone. And I think I got some on my old phone too on here. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
I've been, cause I've been listening to some old school music. I also listen to some new music, but I don't like the new rappers. I'm sorry. I like some rappers, but they don't make no sense for me. Like they okay, but it's like okay, what is this about? Like y'all just rapping about pussy and that's it, and
Right.
drugs and all that. Like I kind of like the old rappers back in the day, but now it's just too much.
It is. It definitely is. Okay, and so my last thing I kind of want to get into, is when it comes to social media, social media is a huge platform for everybody, and everybody is able to put their stuff out there and promote themselves on
Mhm.
social media. But what I want to know from you is, how do you feel about being a part of social media and being able to promote yourself and get your stuff out there and your drawings and your fashion designs and stuff like that?
Well. At the same time, I'm grateful for social media because I never thought that you could put your business out there on social media saying like, oh, look, this is what I did and this is what I do and this is what I do. Like, I'm thinking like, okay, well, I want to do something like that. So while I'm showing people what I'm doing, everybody be like, oh, you can draw. Do you draw or paint, whatever? And of course, I paint because I did a painting. One of the fans that told me to do a painting of Principal Perez from Mind's Behavior.
Okay.
And, it was, I did a good job with that one. Everybody loved it. They liked it. Even himself, he loved it. So I was like, okay, that's cool with me. So I decided to go back on drawing. Everybody was like, but you did good with Princeton. I'm like, yeah, that was my first time doing it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it looked okay, but I want to upgrade myself to do better. Like, it still looked good, but I want to upgrade myself. Like, basically, like if you paint a flower, like them flowers, like when y'all little kids, whatever, and then you be looking at that flower, now you want to upgrade it, and you made a beautiful flower that's from that same picture. So it's kind of like that, and it's a lot of people that kind of inspire me to draw and be better, just in case if people want to have like details and stuff and all this stuff like that, and it kind of like I just want to put it out there to show everyone that I can do better, like be better and do drawing and stuff like that. Because I think I had a celebrity contact me like a year ago. I don't know
Okay.
which one. I don't know which one she was, asking me like, do I do drawing and everything like that and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, I do drawing. I love fashion and everything else and, all that stuff. So when I show her my drawings, she's like, okay, I like how you like creative, you passion and everything. You, you can do better. You are a wonderful person, Queen. Thank you. Oh yeah, I remember you. Yeah, thank you. I forgot your name, but yeah. Thank you. But yeah, I just want to do better. Like I want to get myself together first before I go out there. Because if you go out there and you try and show everyone else, they're gonna look at you like, you're not ready. You don't
Right.
got that flavor or anything like that. So instead of like going out there and show it to them, I rather just show it on social media so that way I can upgrade myself. And I'll be like, like you remember this drawing from back in 2018. Now look at this drawing on 2021. You see what I'm
Mo-
saying?
Most definitely.
So basically, I'm just like studying my project, Johia. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Johia. But yeah, well, I don't even know how to pronounce your name right. My bad. But yeah, um, shoot. But yeah, I'm trying to like upgrade myself to try to do a fashion portfolio and also understand the basic of fashion and color wheels and stuff like that and everything else. And what's up, silly Princeton? But yeah, I've been upgrading. I'm trying to upgrade myself, trying to be the better person, fashion, and trying to do a fashion portfolio for myself. But I also gotta buy some stuff. But that person that talked to me like a year ago told me like don't do anything, just worry about you, get your permit and everything else, and let me know what's up and you should be good after that. And I'm like, okay, that's cool with me. I just want to make sure that you understand because some celebrities are gonna be rushing you, telling you like, hey, pack up your stuff. You coming with me? You famous? I'm like, what? I
Yeah.
can't. I can't leave. I can't leave with all this. Like, I need to make sure I get myself together first and everything. So she understood, and that's when we she told me just contact her if I need any help or anything else. So I'm like, all right, that's cool with me. Like,
Most
I'm just making sure that I organize some stuff so that way my sister has everything she need and the care and all that stuff like that. Cause my sister, she's autistic and I can't just like okay I'm leaving and then find out my sister passed away by some stranger.
right, right. I understand that. Well, Breezy, I definitely, man. I'm glad. I'm truly honored that you've come on here and chopped it up with us, and share some of your journey and your story with us. And I definitely can't wait to see. I definitely can't wait to see you do more things because you're gonna blow up and you're gonna be
Yeah,
amazing.
most definitely.
And I definitely want to say thank you for tapping in, and
No problem.
real quick, let the people know where they can follow and tap in with you at.
Okay, well, I got three Instagrams, I think. I'm not sure, but I don't think I'm using the third one because I was trying to use this. I was using the second one that y'all follow me right now, which is Breezy 19. Shit, let me go to my Instagram now because I can't remember my Instagram. My bad, y'all.
Yeah,
Hold on.
it's Breezy 1994-67.
Right, and then I have another Instagram, which is my first one, because the reason why I have the second one is because, long story short, the Instagram, which is the first one, was hacked, and I don't know how people do that, all hacking and showing people the message and all that stuff, and then delete it. Like that's weird. So my other first Instagram is Miss Dot Armstrong Lady 94. So that's
Okay.
my first Instagram. Now the third one is Bree Breebs lower line, if y'all know what I mean.
Yeah,
Nine
underscore. Yeah.
underscore, okay. Underscore 9426. So that's my third one. So if you get a chance to follow that one, of course, because I gotta upgrade my Instagram. I'm gonna try to upgrade it so that way, everybody can understand that I want to be a professional one while I'm upgrading and stuff like that. So now I'm using my second one, like my first one, actually, to be like, showing everyone my drawing. Sometimes I usually show it on my first one or my second one. It depends.
Okay, okay. Well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this has been my time. I am your host, Hunter J23, live from the Independent Scene Podcast. I want to take the time to thank my friend and my sister, Reese, for coming on here and chopping up with us. But until next time, guys, stay safe, stay blessed out there, stay
All
prayed up.
right.
And always remember to chase after your dreams, chase after your destiny, and you will succeed. But with that being said, this has been my time, and I will see you guys next time on another edition of Independent Scene Podcast. We out of here, y'all.
All right.
All right.
Deuces.
Deuces.